Hi, hello, hi, hello. And today I am going to talk about erotic photography, erotic photo shoots. And today I will discuss specifically about this inquiry from the couple, okay, about the couple photo shoot, okay, then I will discuss about threesome photo shoot, then I will discuss Valentine experience gift for mature people, okay, for mature people. So first of all, I would like to start from this inquiry which I've got this morning today from a couple, but the guy was representing the couple, and guy was in contact with me, talking to me, right, that we would like to book a photo shoot and you was recommended. Okay, I was recommended, and he said that I was recommended the way that I make a lot of sexy and hot pictures, by the number, a lot. Okay, which is great. Okay, which is great. So I start talking to this guy about erotic photo shoot. Okay, and what he said that he would like to ask me some questions. Okay, and I said, shoot, not a problem. Send me your questions and I will reply. Okay, and what the questions were. Okay, so we have never done anything like this before, but we want to. So he spoke with his wife, and they really would like to have an erotic photo shoot. And I can see that they contacted me previously a few times and never booked. Okay, and now in front before the Valentine, they are contacting me again. But we never been naked in front of the camera, in front of the others before. Okay, could we perhaps send a picture of us beforehand so it will settle our nerves? Okay, and I said to this guy that after I will accept their inquiry, and after I see the form that they will fill in, intake form, and I will confirm their photo shoot, I will start working with them and we will go into details and I will look at their images. Not before that. Okay. And he was telling me that he's so nervous and they are so nervous. And the second question would be, would I undress during the photo shoot? Because he thinks that during erotic photo shoot it is appropriate that the photographer would undress, right? Strip off to help them to calm their nerves. Okay, that's the situation. And I can tell you that I heard this coming from many couples before, and specifically guys have this idea, okay, that the photographer, erotic photographer who is taking erotic photography, right? Somehow they have this idea that people, professionals who are working with the camera and the lighting, they're naked there. Okay, that's what he has in mind. Okay. And I said to him that when his wife is going to gynecologist, right, to see, or he's going to see a proctologist, do they strip off? Okay, do they undress? Because they need to do the checkups. Okay, this is a professional service, I believe, right? And he's saying, no, no, this is a totally different. I said, how is this different? I have two medical backgrounds. Okay, I have two qualifications. For me, it's the same. Are you a doctor or are you a photographer? Okay, it's a professional environment. The service doesn't happen vice versa. You see, if people are undressing in front of the, urologist, they do the checkups, but doesn't mean that the doctor will undress and then the patient will do the checkup on the doctor. It's never an issue, and it's never, how to say, saying it's a different. Okay, it's not in my head, on my end, it's not different, but that's what the guy specifically would imagine. Okay, so I'm recording this request and I will put this on my website, because there are men who think that erotic photographer, and they do not request this from the men. Okay, they don't want men to undress. Okay, men are not in the interest and not in their fantasy. Okay, they are requiring specifically woman that she would shoot an erotic photography and strip off. You see, that's the situation. And I explained him that I do not strip off, that I have a professional attitude, okay, and that is not what he is imagining. I don't have this in any way, in my head. I don't see this happening, okay. No, seriously. Okay, so some men think that they will put this forward like, oh, we're very nervous and we're very scared and we never been naked in front of anyone else. Can you be naked with us? That's the situation I'm having. Okay. So they would never ask a professional, okay? No, seriously, would never ask a different professional. So the doctor, they don't want doctor to be undressed. They don't even think that this is appropriate to ask, the doctor to undress. But unless when they're going to see a professional, right, they need to undress for a checkup, for examinations, right? They never ask any doctor to be, stripping off to be naked in a cabinet, do they? Right? So that's the thing what's happening here with erotic photography, and that is what is the main reason why women do not do erotic photography to the level that I do. Okay, women most of all shoot women, okay, because women do not ask that service and do not ask that favor, and they do not have this fantasy, okay. So women most of the time shoot women, okay, or they would shoot men in a very limited format, okay, seriously, because if they would present their services to erotic photography, right, to the limits, to the level that I do, the men have their fantasy in their head that photographer has to be naked in their photo shoot, and they also have this fantasy that if they will struggle with their erection in the studio, or if they will struggle with their performance, the photographer somehow has to drop everything what she is doing, the camera, the lighting, the props, the setting, everything, and just jump straight away and help the client with the struggles. Okay, that's how they imagine. And I believe, these fantasies came from, porn movies. They watched a lot of movies and they think that this is true. Okay. So what I recommend this couple is I recommend to look for a man photographer, because there are men photographers who will undress and probably will make uh, erotic services with their wives. Okay, that's happened to me. Okay, no, seriously, the photographer, you see, why in general this idea came from, because before there was just only men who were doing adult photo shoots, okay, only men, and they would go into this profession not only from the professional perspective, but because they have access to nude body and access to young girls, okay, so then they would use and abuse those people, right? And that's where this fantasy came from. There are a lot of porn movies set up that they filmed and created this way, you know? That's the fantasy situation. So I am discussing this because I said that I create photography. I'm not a porn studio. They should go and look for somewhere where they can, achieve this result, but not in my studio. Not in my studio. So the couple photo shoot, okay, in my studio happens in a very professional way. In the environment when there are studio equipment, okay, lights, right? There are different kind of stuff that we use in the studio, background sets, okay, changing room, right? That's kind of a thing, situation. Very standard situation to any other studios, okay? If they go to a porn studio or adult studio where shooting porn, they have a chance, okay? They have a chance to have something more with the photographer. But most of the time, it's not a woman. Okay, most of the time, it's not a woman. When it comes to men models getting in touch with me, okay, there is this, like I said, the fantasy situation. And yesterday, one adult model contacted me saying that, oh, I like your work, you look very cool. Can me and you have this content taken, and shall we just do a partnership and do business, about it? Okay. And that was very similar proposition. You see, someone thinks that I am shooting my own movies, not other people, but my own movies, and I am performing in my own photography and videos. That's the situation. Okay, when people think that there is the woman content creator, most likely she's a model. No, most likely, because why would she do it otherwise? Okay, so that's how it is. And this is all men's imagination, only men asking such questions. And this specific video content will go on the blog for men, okay, so that men will be informed. Okay, men will be informed about photographer undressing or being topless or being in lingerie or doing whatever. This is not what's happening in my studio. Okay, and if you will have a junior photographer, I have two junior photographers, there is a female and the male. Okay, they both do not undressing. Okay, this is a professional environment, but men have this fantasy in their head that this can happen if they ask. And when they ask, they say this is not the same. The going to see, proctologist, urologist is a different. When I'm coming to see you, it's not the same. It's different. It's allowed to ask these questions, and it is allowed to request that. You see, that's how the brain works for some people. So that's what I wanted to get out of my way. And then as soon as I spoke about sending, you see, people are so nervous, so nervous. When people are nervous, and when they are adult nervous, they are vibrating in a child's vibration. Okay, that is why they're asking these questions, and they don't think that this is something is not okay, right? People need to grow up, right? When doing erotic photo shoot, very often people are nervous, very often. Okay, and when you are nervous, you can't be confident. And confidence, it's related to adult energy. Only adults are confident. Okay, and they feel how to say, that presence, and they feel that they are in their zone, that they are taking their own place, right? And confidence is also sexy. You see, for men and for women, confidence is also sexy. When you are scared, when you are nervous, when you are anxious, when you are shy, that's all child's vibrations. Okay, and unfortunately, our childhood drags into adulthood, and that is why people are staying in constant search. Okay, constant search, constantly looking, constantly not sure, constantly doubting, constantly think that there's something wrong with them. They're shy of themselves, they shy to show themselves. These are, that type of vibrations. Okay, people need therapy. You see, with these vibrations, people need therapy. So what happened with this guy who was booking a couple's photo shoot? Suddenly, he asked me about models. And what about models? He say. I said, if you book a model, it's going to be not a couple's photo shoot, but it's going to be a threesome photo shoot. Okay. And when you book a model, you will hire a model. Our studio can help you, but you will pay for a threesome for three people in the studio service. Can I have a look at those models? Okay. And I do have work with the premium models. Okay. And I can send some examples to look at. Okay. And of course, I send the best gals. Okay. The best gals looking. But of course, this example and these ladies come pricey. Okay. That's how it works. I don't work with low price models, but people are allowed to go online and find the model what they want to look for. Okay, what they are imagining, right? If they, because very often I can hear this thing, Can we find somewhere cheaper? Yes, online is full of, is a place full of models. You can find whoever you want. Okay, I'm not gonna waste my time here looking for your perfect model. That's what I say to the guys. I have very nice models, and they are all cost at a certain price. Okay, but they provide a certain service, and I would like to work with that type of models, premium ones. Okay. So that is how I roll here in the studio. So if someone would like to have a threesome experience, it means that they will pay for three people, okay, in the studio. Very often people do not realize that. They think that they will pay just for a couple and then they can invite as much models as possible, 5, 10. No, they will pay for every model who is shooting, okay, with them. And then on the top of that, they will pay a model hire fee to the agency and then the model service. Can you imagine how cool is that? So they will pay for everything. You see, and suddenly it's suddenly it's worthwhile, then that becomes an adult event. Okay, not just a service, but that becomes an adult event, right? When there are so many things involved. Right, so let me just speak about a Valentine experience for mature people. For mature people, I will quickly answer, and I can see there are some hi, hello, hi, hello. I can quickly answer to some questions. There are so many hearts coming on, and just say hi. Who is online here? Hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello. Hi, hello, thanks for joining. Okay, what are these questions? You ain't having it. Huh. Yeah, I can tell you, I'm in adult business, okay, more than 20 years. And I've seen a lot of things, okay? Seriously, I've seen a lot of things, okay, in my life. And when I'm saying, trust me, I do. So you see, there are a lot of guys who will just think they will get a ride, or this cowboy approach, you know. I will show up and maybe will something, magical will happen. No, no magic is happen unless you paid for this magic. Okay, that's how it works. Okay. People think that they will book a photo shoot and everything will be included and they will do whatever they want. No, that's not happening. Okay. This is an adult business, and if they hire especially a model, okay, you need to discuss every detail, with me, because every detail in adult business, when you shoot it and when adult model performing, that service cost, you know that's how it works. It always was like that. So that's why. Where can I see you? You can see me online here on TikTok. Okay, and here online I'm answering any kind of questions. Okay, of course I would like to speak about my professional side, and I'm a erotic content creator. And when I say content creator, I mean I do photography and videos, and I create erotic fantasies for couples with hot and sexy models. Okay, so I shoot women, I shoot men, and I shoot couples. Okay, and that's what I do. I create sex art. Right? Hi, hello, hi, hello. Do you have any content of yourself I can see? Okay. Well, I just spoke at the beginning, okay, about the professional environment. Okay, and when you are a professional photographer, right? Do you know any photographers who will shoot themselves? Okay, most of the time, these are models who are performing. Okay, so my background, I came from the medical background. Okay, and I worked in a hospital. I haven't been a model before. Okay, so that's one thing, right? The second thing, you see, when you have a business and when you have a photo studio, would you have time, to do any kind of content? Most likely no, you know, most likely no. But I have noticed this thing, and someone recently commented, because you see 80% of men watching. And one guy was saying is they actually not really watching for your art, they're watching for you. So, from one side I was just thinking me creating content, and becoming a model is gonna be a different, story, right? But where I will show myself, okay, I am making an Eros transformation course, okay. Eros course, it will be about sexual transformation, okay. It's about men going out of childhood energy and out of feminine energy and finding their own vibration, and women, women finding their feminine energy, okay, and meeting their sexual energy. So it's like performing and accepting yourself, working with your body, with your mental state, right? And sexuality, it's the fastest way how you can grow up, okay, how you can grow up. And also when you work with the sexuality and when you undress in front of the camera and when you're filming yourself, you are able to notice and identify your alter egos, okay. Alter egos, they start being present when you grow up, and they are related to your erotic fantasies, okay, and to your addictions, okay. If anyone has an addiction, and majority of us has, okay, that is your alter ego demon who is sitting there and sucking your energy on that, okay. That's how it is. That is why I recommend to create erotic fantasies to feed that demon, okay, right? That's what that's what I recommend. And of course, when we get rid of any kind of a addiction, we get an additional energy boost, you know so we kind of saving our energy and restoring our energy. So when you make your content, for example, your own content, depending in general, sexuality and sexual energy, it's a resource, okay. And when you are mating with other people, you sharing that resource, and other people are connecting to you, okay. They also can connect like we are now discussing, and it's quite an intimate conversation, and we're having that atmosphere created here on channel, okay. So there is an interaction even if we are dressed, okay. It just we are discussing this specific topic, right, and sharing the energy, and you don't know this, but I am taking your energy, okay. That boosts me because I am processing my information, okay. Social media, that's how it works. It's an alter egos, it's a demon pond, okay. Demon pond is created because you see before there was addictions like smoking, alcoholism, drugs, right? And demons are not, you see, they're hungry, they're constantly hungry. So they created a social media. Social media is the place where people are looking and constantly in search, constantly in need, constantly that they are not enough, okay? And they are going around this, not in the spiral, but in a circle, okay? And those demons catching them and eating them. Okay, why I'm saying eating them? Because you see, social media is full of information where provide you an information how to be totally healthy, right, and live a long life, or how to be rich. Okay, but I don't see many of you getting rich or being healthy. You understand? So this is this is a pool, and by now people don't know why it's been created, okay. It's been created by alter egos, okay. And this is like a pool where people been suck the energy off, okay. And that's one of the addictions now become, right? Because when the person is not addicted, you don't need to look, okay, in anyone's life. Okay, he is absolutely happy and satisfied with his own life, okay, and what is happening in his own life, right? You don't need to look anywhere, you see. They don't look out of themselves, they look in to themselves, what's happening in themselves, what's happening in their lives, okay, and what's happening inside them and around them. Okay, and social media is looking out, okay, and checking everyone. That's a different vector, okay, of attention and of a focus. And that's where the energy goes, right? So now when we communicate, okay, we of course exchange the energy. And I'm taking yours and I'm giving you mine. Okay, information is also an energy. Okay, so when I release that energy, if I would hold it, I would rot and I would get old. Okay, but this energy is coming into my body and into my, archive, into my computer, into my brain, and it's there for me to share it with the world. Okay, otherwise, if I would sit and be quiet, I would get depressed, and how to say, and I would get rotten and old, right? So I have to give it away. It's the same like with art. Okay, I am ready to give my art and show my art. Okay, but I've been doing it for more than 20 years, right? So now the time comes for me. So making my own content is going to be only in my Eros course, where I am showing people how to be sexy, how to move their body, how to create that sexual energy. The reason why I've created Eros course is because people who are arriving to erotic photo shoot, they don't know. They are not connected to their body. The emotions that they feel most of the time are negative and they are embodied. Okay, and negative connections is being very nervous, being scared, being afraid, being shy, being, how to say, embarrassed, being, afraid that they will fool themselves, that the low performance, that they're not enough, that they, the size is too small. Like there are many, negative vibrations out there, right? And everything is embodied inside. That's the only way to process and approach them. No matter what go and do, okay? No matter, other experiences, people need to look inside themselves to change their life, okay, to change inside, okay. And changing the car or changing the flat or changing the house doesn't help, you see. People need to understand where the change starts, okay. Start changing their body. And when this negative emotion, you see, people are in a different way, taking different action, different decision, choosing different, totally, how to say, comes within you and out of your body, right? And when people are shooting erotic photography, when undressing, that is exactly when they see themselves, because they see those negative emotions. That's where they are exposed themselves. It's like how to say, it's like an experiment and a challenge for themselves, because that's how they start thinking. And the photographer at that time can actually recognize negative emotion by the mimic of their face and by the presence of their body, because there are languages, body language, that doesn't lie. Okay, if the person is not relaxed and is not performing and is not confident in their body, it just shows. Okay, but when you see out of yourself, you don't see it. Okay, because your eyes are seeing out of yourself, your eyes don't see into you. Okay, do not see into you, the eyes see out of yourself. So when these emotions are going inside your body, people don't see it. But when they go into this tricky exposed situation, undressing, performing, and doing something, challenging or never done before, like erotic photo shoot, these negative emotions are clearly visible and felt in their body and witnessed Okay, I am that person who taking photography, and when you look at your pictures, you could see straight away because that information is recorded in that image. If you look at in that image 20 years ago, your file, your memory file already recorded that sensation. You will feel it. It's already proven by one Canadian woman, and it's called phototherapy. Okay. So that's how it is related and connected. If there is a person who is able to extract that emotion from your body, you are processing it. And you are able to change the files in your computer, in your archive, in your hard drive. Okay. That's why. So have you practiced this? How many people tried this? Tell me. Tell me. So that's why I've created this erotic course, Eros Transformation, and that is where I'm going to perform just for that reason that people need help. And they are very good at following, okay, and copying, okay, and understanding this when you are showing them, okay, because if they would understand this before, they will be already doing it and already been working on it, but they do not have an information in their heads. They don't know. So when they come to erotic photo shoot, I very often, even for a couple, I have to show. I have to go into that sexy mood, sexy vibe, okay, and be that wife who is approaching and touching her husband in this way and that way, so that she would understand how she would create this. Or if there is a hot and sexy girl, imagine working out all her life, looks gorgeous, okay, and she's sitting on my on my sofa and says, "I don't know how to be sexy." She's drop dead gorgeous, and you think how she don't know? Like at this age, she's like 30, okay, and you think how she don't know how to, to express, how to show, how to feel, how she don't know. They don't know. I'm not saying that the information is not there. It's there, but it wasn't awakened. That's the thing with this energy. There are people who have this spark and that fire in their arms, and there are dead people, zombies. Okay, the energy is very low. It doesn't mean that they do not have access to that energy. It doesn't mean that they cannot level this up, this energy. It's switched off. And that's it. And that's why there are ways how to change it. So this is the only way. I do work in a professional way. Okay. And like I said, I am not a model. I do not consider myself a model. Okay. And my own content, people will see when they enroll into Eros transformation course. Okay, then we will be working on the content, and I will be showing them how I am going to create that sexual energy from the stand, from nothing, from being absolutely cold. You see, I'm gonna just switch on, and I want them to be able to repeat that, to copy that. That's the only way I'm gonna do it, and otherwise I'm doing it in the studio because people need help, you know. Yes, that is what I want to. How much rather see you? That's what I'm saying. Okay? The internet is full of models, absolutely full of models. But you are not want to see me. You want my energy. Okay, when people are excited about the actor, about someone rally driver, some fitness figure, someone who is on the stage with the mic, some politician, the people are in their confident zone, and the confidence is erotic, it's sexy. Okay, that's what you want, okay, because you are lacking of that, so you attracted to those people. You don't need me or my body. I am just having that confidence or energy vibration that you are attracted to. When I was a child, I was attracted to some movie actors or whatever. That's what it is. We are not interested in these people. We are interested, or we are after that energy. And when the person is in their element, Okay, it looks very attractive to us and sexy, and we if we lack of this, we want piece of that. Okay, so you don't want me in any way, you just want piece of that. If I make myself clear and you understand. Can I hire you to shoot videos? Yes, you can fill in the form. We will discuss what kind of the videos you like. Okay, and if I approve, I will be working for you, of course. I am here for hire. What do you think I'm doing at my studio? People hire me. Need a 30 minutes video, Julia. 30 minutes. Okay. When we talk about 30 minutes, okay, in those 30 minutes, many things can happen, right? Some people are, how to say, preparing different sets, models, actors, shooting 6 months to create a very hot and sexy 30 minutes. And some will come and shoot for 1 hour or two and create a 30 minutes. There are many ways how to approach it. Who is in the video? What will be the brief? What will be the content? Okay, how it should be looking? Okay, what are the fantasies? Who are the, participating, how many people, and so on. There are many things to discuss. 30 minutes is 30 minutes. Do you know how much to cost to edit 30 minutes? Google. Okay, so you need to understand where the price is coming from preparation, from preparing and creating the content, and then the final stage is post-production. Okay, post-production. Me and my wife. Yes, that's a couple's video shoot. There are packages I have in my studio, but unfortunately, this channel is based in US for US clients. So I am not based in US, my darlings. I am in London. It just happened to me that I'm discussing here with US public, but that's fine. You're not responding to my comments. Probably I am not. Okay, probably I'm not. I get rid of my. I am just like a solo lonely, and I'll hire photographers. Okay, and then hire makeup artist. Okay, my team admin is gone now at the moment, and I don't have a new one. Okay, so this year I'm gonna just gather a new team. Okay, and then we will just be more aware about the comments. Okay, but you can go to my Julia Winter Studio website, right, and leave your message, send me in the contacts your requirements. That you can do. Okay, go on the price page and fill in the quote intake form. Okay, that's also you can do, right? Comments. Okay, I reply to this comment. Do you have any of yourself? Okay, probably that is question about videos of myself. Okay, do you know many photographers or videographers who would shoot themselves? Okay, do you? Tell me. Because you are confusing me with the model. I'm telling you again. Okay, adult models shoot themselves and perform. This is their business. They are performers. Okay, when I am shooting content for someone else and I am a creator, okay, I am behind the camera lens. Okay, not in front of it, right? So when I will create content, I can repeat that it will happen on Eros transformation course. Okay, I will be sending my videos and explaining them how I am creating sexual energy and leveling up in my body and doing it at the studio here, how I can control it, and I will be showing them. That's the only way how they would be able to access this information. Okay. I just want to sit here and listen to you talk. Okay, what about my talk? Again, you just listen to my energy. You see that my talk is the energy, is information. Okay, energy is everywhere. So you are lacking of this energy. That's why you want to sit and just listen. right? Lack of this information. That is why. Okay, that's great news. Beautiful lips. Thank you. Nice manicure. Thank you. Okay, okay. I am glad you took off the Nazi star necklace. For some reason, no one. You are so funny. You are so funny. People define themselves by what they are commenting. Okay. Yesterday, I actually had this thought that people will comment me on that. Okay. But it was not a Nazi. It was, I would say could be a Jewish star, right? It could be many things, right? People can associate this with many things. But you see, I am experimenting, and the person who is experimenting, triggering my public, right? And it means that it triggered you so much that you remember what necklace I was wearing yesterday. Okay, thank you for this comment. Everything what I do works. You trying to be, I am trying to be my Valentine. The Valentine is coming. Have a blessed day, model face. Model face. I've struggled a lot with this model face. Okay. I never thought that I had a model face, but I knew that there is something wrong with my face all the time. Okay, all the time. It gave me a lot of hard time, to be fair. Okay. So people will say, don't be born beautiful, but born to be lucky. Okay, that's I would just say to the others. Okay, you make me a little excited. That's good. It means you're alive. Okay. What's your Snapchat? I'm very old-fashioned person, okay, and I don't do Snapchat. I'll try to be very, very minimalistic on social media. What I do is I dedicate my time, 1 hour per day now, okay, and I just discuss certain things what happened, okay, about the photo shoot, and I share my energy, okay, and my knowledge with people who would find me. Okay, that's what I do, right? So I don't have any Snapchat. I definitely going to be fly out to London pretty soon. Good for you. Good for you. London is a very nice place. I love it. I love it. The architecture is nice. People are nice. It's a very, how to say, very big mix. Okay, let me just continue with my topics then, because I was planning to talk about mature people and Valentine gifts for mature people. Okay, why I love Valentine gifts for mature people? Because mature people already had enough. You see, mature people are going to die soon, and they realize that the time is the most precious thing. The memories are the most precious thing. The intimacy and sexuality and the sexual energy that they have at the moment, it is most precious things. It's not gonna last forever. Okay, so they shoot in a different way. They are looking for experience gifts. You see, when you are young, you want to buy the chocolate, you want to buy the purse, you want to buy, the t-shirt with the heart, you want to buy different kind of cups, whatever. You stuck your home with a different stuff, right? And when I look at my home, and I have a huge wardrobe, okay, huge wardrobe, and I was just thinking, oh my gosh, okay, how many stuff I needed, and I just used 20% of that. That's kind of a person I am. I am just stacking that beautiful outfits just to look at them, just to see them. Okay. And mature people, you see, they already bought everything they wanted, and they are investing in themselves, in their experience, okay, in their, like, in their vibrations. And sexuality is most valuable vibration for mature people, right? Because when we are young, we have lots of energy, we just wired. Okay, we are going out there to find out about the world. Okay, we want to be touched, we want to connect, we want more interaction towards that. When you are in a mature state, you already choose it, you already picky, okay, you already selective, right? And you of course valuing your choice, okay, with who you are and what you do, and so on. Mature people are totally different than the young people, right? Young people are all over everywhere here, okay. When I'm shooting young people and I'm creating erotic photo shoots, yes, it's crazy, yes, it's wild, yes, it's fun, but energy it's all over the place, and they're shooting for a different reasons, you know, they're shooting for a different reasons. So when I'm talking about mature people creating gifts, okay, that is something what I would like to see. I would like to invite more mature people creating erotic photography and videos with me, okay. That's what, you know, that's what inspired me to work with mature people. You know, and before, when I was much younger, I thought mature people are in their 40s and 50s. Okay. Now when I am in my 50s, I think mature people are 70 and 80. Okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, what kind of mature people. And when I shoot mature people, you know, I am always fascinated about this fact that there are different levels of vibration in mature people. Okay, my mom is a mature people generation. Okay, she doesn't want any sexual stuff. Okay, she just want to stay at home. Okay, sit near the fire, have some tea and a nice cake, and that's her enjoyment. Okay, she's too old for doing anything. But when I can see mature people coming to the studio to create erotic photo shoot, okay, and they are, especially couples, you know, when couples are acting that they're still young, okay, and you have that feeling from them, the vibration, that they're absolutely in their 30s, that there is no difference. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing to me. This is why I start doing this, to see that future, to see those people that they exist, that they are not looking to die, they are just continuing their adventure, their life on earth, okay, and being present and being alive when they are 70 and 80. They're not choosing their coffin, okay. They're not trying to get into the box, okay. They're planning adventures, they're going to travel, okay. They are sexual, they are intimate, they know each other very well. They're not so shy and embarrassed, okay, and so nervous when they create erotic photo shoot. You know, it's an excitement for them, okay. That's why I want to work with mature people, because they take erotic experiences as a gift, you know, as a something what very precious. They never question me, okay. They never tell me what I should do, okay. Mature people are just very confident, okay, that they took a very, you know, how to say, good choice, that they find a professional who will do the best job for them. You see, I never have a problem with mature people, I can tell you, okay. Sometimes, you know, even if they want to have a cocktail or two or three, you know, they don't get drunk. You know, there is no spilling around the studio alcohol situation. Like, no, you know, not that kind of a stuff, right? So that's why when I book erotic photo shoots, I always ask about the age, okay? Because age is important, okay? Depending on what kind of experience you have, of course, depending on the people, but age is important. The more they getting mature, the more they getting appreciative of that experience, you see? Because experience is what you take with you. You don't take your wallet with you. You don't take your bank account with you. You don't take your handbags, cars with you, nothing. You will leave and, you know, and you go, you know, to a special place. You don't take any of them, but you will take your memories. your experience. And that is why we are here on this planet. You see? That is why. The reason why we're here, okay, when I'm saying that is why, to experience. You see, erotic photo shoot, it's a very unique experience. It's for most of the people who are doing this is the first time photo shoot. Okay, and when they're doing it the first time ever experience, they are going through the phase when they have to get rid of a lot of unpleasant information which is embodied, which is saved in their body. Okay. When they undress, that unpleasant information reveals itself. It's just very simple. When even if you book erotic photo shoot and you want those sexy pictures, you have to go through undressing and showing your imperfections. Okay. Revealing all your inhibitions. Okay. And experiencing those feelings that you are naked there, that someone is watching and seeing you. Or what if, this happened, or what if this, and just like million those thoughts, that kind of a situation. People are absolutely nervous when they go into erotic photo shoot. Yeah, it's better they, obviously there are people who would think they're so nervous that they would turn around and get back. Okay, that's how much the brain is stopping them. Okay, the brain, it's a very clever machine. It's stopping them from everything what is risky frisky. But when we do risky things, we process a lot of information, right? So erotic photo shoot is that time when you process that shyness, that insecurity, that anxiety, that feeling of unpleasantness or embarrassment or guilt or whatever rubbish you have stuck inside of you. It will come out when you undressing and performing. Whatever you have, it will come out and you will confront. And that is why there are so many people who would not do an erotic photo shoot, because that's exactly what they would see. They would see themselves, they will see their imperfections, and they will see and feel discomfort, right? That's why I am creating my erotic photo shoot and making everything very simple and easy to follow, you know? Simple and easy to follow, and I'm making this relaxed. When people around me, they don't feel any kind of discomfort that they will undress or they kind of perform. I already, through so many years of experience, I learned to be in this state and this vibration that they don't feel that this matters to me. Okay, they see and they feel that to me matters more how the lighting is there. How the lighting is there, I am focusing and concentrating and looking at totally different things, not looking at their nudity, not looking at whatever they have there. It's irrelevant for me. Okay, but the reason why it is irrelevant, because I had this training. Okay, studying medicine for 7 years, it had a big impact, and working in this environment for me had a big impact. I would not be performing in this way probably if I would not had this training and education prior to becoming a photographer, right? And when you become a photographer, there is no course for erotic photography. There is no course for nude, explicit, make love. There is no course. So people are drifting into this as a hobby, as a passion, and then make a business of it. That's how it happens. Okay. So everyone is doing it in their own way. Okay, and everyone is doing how they like it. Okay. And I already know how I like it. Okay, and what I'm doing here. Okay. So we have 54 minutes in life, and I already discussed about everything. Today I spoke about couples being really nervous, anxious, and paranoid. Okay. And some couples, especially represented these couples like men representing, they think that this is appropriate if the photographer would be stripping off or being naked on the same level with them. It's okay. you know. There are many men who would think this way, okay, that it's okay, right? So I replied to this. Then there is another comment was about threesomes, okay, and booking a female model when they invite someone in the studio, okay, model, not model, they will pay for that person, okay. That's how it works in the studio. Not only that they will pay for threesome, three people shooting, but they will pay then for the model hire. Yeah, it's going to be the fee, and then they will pay for the model service. Model is not shooting for free here in the studio. Okay, so that is something what every man who is booking erotic photo shoot with model should know. Okay, because something that they will invite as many as possible, you know. No, it's not the case. Okay, everyone who will be in the shoot, they will have to cover. Okay, it's going to be on their expense. It is normal when you invite, you know, people to a restaurant or to a theater, you buy tickets for them. They just do not come just for free, right? They do not arrive there. It is, if they eat, you pay for their meals. It is normal when you think about that service. Somehow when you think about photo studio, they think about the service slightly differently. Okay, so that is a reminder, right? And that's it. Okay, let me just quickly check what we have here. You've been like listening, and I've replied already to many questions. Okay, I will have a look at the comments, but usually what I do is I check the messages. Okay, if someone wants to send me a message, okay, related to photography or have some ideas, then send me the message. Okay, I really do not check comments, that is true. So you can write many comments, but probably it will be a long time for me to go over that. Okay, and for now it's that's it. Okay. So thank you so much and happy Valentine. I'm not gonna see you. Okay. But most likely I will come tomorrow, which is a good news for you. Okay. Because that's what I'm resolution plan is to go live every and just achieve it at least for a month. I have my own plans and my own challenges in my life, and that is one of them. Okay, to be live and to be present for now. Okay, so thank you so much. And who missed this, next time I'm going to talk about Eros transformation course, because that topic is just come out today and people are asking when is it you are going to be in the videos, or where is it your content? Okay, where is it my content? My content is not available just for one reason, because I am operating behind the camera. I already told majority of people, right? I'm not a model. Okay, models who work, there are so many models, they are shooting themselves and they are creating content about themselves. Okay, my studio create content about others. Surprisingly, right? Surprisingly, how is my photography studio shoots other people, right? Not myself. It's my studio, it's not for myself. I should consider, because someone said if I would be shooting myself, I would be extremely popular. I should consider that. Thank you so much for this comment. Okay, but there is exception. Okay, there is always an exceptions in life, and of course I have an exception myself, and that exception is when I will be performing for Eros transformation course. Okay, like I said, this course will be created for people who are struggling, adults struggling with their adult vibration. Okay, they are not okay being themselves. Okay, they do not have great relationship, and they do not have a great connection with themselves. Great connection, it means that they experiencing this unpleasant negative emotions which are far away from the confidence. Okay, so when people are in confidence, okay, I'm not saying in private with themselves, but I'm saying confident about themselves, right? They are not experiencing anxiety, insecurity, fear, shyness, embarrassment, guilt, whatever. They just know all the answers to this. Okay, that there are these situations, and they know how to resolve them, and they still go back into their vibe, into that confidence, into that adulthood. Okay, and let me just quickly verify this. I had to verify this for a TikTok, that this video is still happening. So yes, so that's where I'm going to be showing. Okay, because I will be the mentor, that leader of this group, and this group will be private on Telegram. Okay, so what will happen is that I will open application to apply for this course, and we will be working on our sexual energy and on our body and our mental state. Okay, and if people are in a total sexuality, they are absolutely confident. If they are rocking and loving themselves, okay, if they know that this is what they've got, there will be no other else, okay, they will not get sent by the Amazon another copy of them, okay, this is what they've got, this is what they would get to love, okay, and we would just work from, from negative vibrations, of course, starting from there, because every photo shoot starts in my studio in that element. For some reason, people want to get rid of a lot of rubbish, which already stuck to them, stuck inside them. They are not able to see it. Okay, the other people will see it, or the other people will mirror it. Okay, because there are mirror neurons. That's how we will communicate with people around us, right? So what will happen in that group is that there will be a bunch of us, okay, and the energy will be combined, and anyone who will be vibrating in that group, there will be a part of you. That's very interesting phenomenon, okay, because that's what we will create. And of course, I will be that leader who will be giving you homework, tasks to do, and information, okay, depending on how the group will be, what the group's vibe will be, and how many people and who are they, okay, and I will be showing how I am doing it, how I'm getting into the zone, what they should be doing, and I will be performing. That's the only place where they get to see this, okay, because I will be working on sexual energy, okay. That is a note about Eros transformation course at my studio. Okay, so that will be more information about it tomorrow, but of course we're talking about Valentine. Okay, tomorrow, it's no doubt. Okay, and we're talking about Valentine gifts, right? And what are the best gifts if they're not adult experiences? Okay, and for those who had not enough stuff in their house, they still can shop for some candy and for some other stuff, right? So that's how it is. Thank you so much for now. Thank you. You are so beautiful. When you're saying you are so beautiful, you're also saying it to yourself. Okay, that's what comes to from you to me. It actually mirroring me. Okay, when you say you are so beautiful, I also think that you are beautiful. You see, that's how I think, because people are telling about themselves, how they feel at that moment. So you are feeling great, very beautiful, good for you. Thank you so much for the stream. Thank you for listening and being here, and see you later, alligators. And